In its 11th year, this is GabNet. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Live from Harlem in New York City, yes, it's the Ramble. And I'm Alex Bennett. There she is in Florida. Oh, well, let me start, will you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me introduce you.
Okay, I didn't realize, that the flag was down. Okay.
There in Florida is the lovely and attractive Lori Thompson.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. It's springtime.
Yeah.
I think, and it's going to stick around relatively.
Yeah.
Because here we're famous for.
Yeah, before we started here, we were talking about throwing up.
Yes.
So, and then I was mentioning that I never throw up because I don't like to throw up because when I throw up, it makes me want to throw up.
Yeah. We were talking vomit begets vomit.
Let's not call it vomit, just throwing up. It's nice.
Yeah, throwing up is a
vomit. For some reason, vomit has a lousy connotation.
It's almost onomatopoetic, as they call it.
Yeah, it is onomatopoetic.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
Yeah. With throw up sounds a little more genteel, but vomit's going to splash back in your face.
The other night I had some sushi, I think is what was bad, and I couldn't stop. I'd lay down and I just keep throwing up, and I couldn't figure it out because I just don't. You know?
It's against all your principles.
And then finally, I went to sleep, and the next morning I was fine.
Yeah, and you said your doctor said if you want to figure out who the culprit
a gastroenterologist I had once told me if you feel that you got sick from some food, go back 8 to 9 hours, and whatever you ate 8 to 9 hours earlier is what you're throwing up.
Because it's reached the processing center.
Yeah.
There's a negative. It's an unwelcome.
Yeah, it's an unwelcome. But anyway, enough with talking about throwing up. I always start out this way.
With some kind of.
What's your latest ailment? Well, I've been throwing up a lot. Oh, good.
Well, we used to have the wheel of ailments. It was like a wheel of fortune.
I used to have that, didn't I?
Yeah.
The wheel of ailments, because I've always been kind of a what do you call it? Hypochondriac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least you say it. It's what's annoying is the people that are, and I'm not a hypochondriac. Yes, you are. There's some people like that.
Are you a hypochondriac at all?
No. Well, I don't know. I monitor my body very.
You've had cancer. You have to.
Yeah, but no, I'm not really. I don't verbalize. Because I hear people doing that. It's like, is there nothing that happens at your house? You need to read because all you talk about is your body ailments.
Yeah, right. You get old people together, or even people our age, and you sit down at a dinner. You go out to dinner, okay? You sit down at the table. What's the first thing you start talking about?
Ailments,
health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what old people. That's what you have to look forward to when you get older. All you young people out there, as you get together, and you go, boy, I vomited yesterday. Boy, was that terrible.
Boy. It was grotesque. It was chunky. I hate it.
At this point, I think I'm lucky to be alive. So,
You're in pretty good health.
The worst part about it is I think I'm living on borrowed time. Does that make sense?
But your mom lived to be 90-something. So genetically...
My mom lived to be 100.
Yeah.
But my father lived to be 59.
Well, if you average those two out, you're about where you should be.
And I should die any day now.
That didn't work out like I wanted it to. It was starring you in a much, much better light.
Every morning when I wake up, I go, well, I'm still alive.
Yeah. Because I don't think about health. I do think about health a lot, and how do I maintain it?
Yeah.
Or what are my health goals?
Well, did you feel as I felt when they first said you have prostate cancer and then they said you have leukemia, that I used to think I was invincible. I never got anything.
Yeah, I thought I was pretty invincible.
And now, yeah, and then all of a sudden one day you get cancer and you go, God, maybe I'm not.
Yeah. The main effect on me was,
Yeah.
and I was relieved in some ways because it's like, remember that thing that always annoys the hell out of you, like hang nails. You're not going to have to worry about those anymore if you pass away.
Yeah, yeah. You're not going to get any more hangnails. Yeah, yeah.
But other than that, it all of a sudden death, which I've never been afraid of, was not in the abstract. It was in the possibilities, and that sobered me a little.
See, I've always been afraid of death. I have this morbid fear of death. Well, it would be morbid.
Well, Ben, it happens to everybody.
Well, it happens to everybody.
Yeah, so it can't be bad. It can't be bad. It's just the natural it's the body's business to die.
Yeah, but you got religion. You have a religion background, so you're going to meet Aunt so and so and Uncle so and so and.
No, I don't have that conventional conception.
You don't have the conventional. Well, then what kind of. What are you, Pentecostal, are you, or what were you? Are you Pentecostal?
Yes,
yeah.
Pentecostal. Well, see, I was Assembly of God, which is a Pentecostal religion.
I see.
Yeah, but...
see, all those religions beyond Jewish and Catholic, I don't understand.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, come on, Baptist?
Baptist, I don't mind.
Although there are a lot of those in this country.
Yeah, in the South. But they have the same hymns, a lot of the same hymns. And what keeps me in the church are the hymns. I love.
Guess what? In the Jewish religion, we don't have hymns.
Man, oh man, you're missing out.
We do have a cantor, though, who does sing for us.
Oh, congregational singing.
No, we don't get together and sing with him. He sings alone.
Whoa, that would be lovely for him.
What have I got in my mouth? He's the what can I call it? He's the singer for the group. He just gets up and sings, like when it's Yom Kippur, which is the high holy day. He sings what's called the Kol Nidra, which is it's just the most sacred song of death or honoring the dead or whatever.
Yeah.
And you get yourself a good cantor, and he's great.
Yeah, he's
what have I got in my mouth?
Probably plastic is the worst to get out of your mouth.
No, I don't know.
Worse than spinach.
Plastic. I had plastic the other day. Mm-hmm.
And we were talking last time about the Jews should have somebody like the Pope, the spiritual, like international leader. And I decided it would help to get that started, to get that rolling, if you chose somebody who's Jewish, but also a celebrity chef. So if you could find a Jewish celebrity chef with aspirations of being the international Jewish leader, then they'd have a better chance. They'd have better traction right out of the gate.
I don't think we do have a religious leader like a pope, the head of the religion. I mean, you get into Islam and you've got people way up high, and I don't know that we have that particularly.
We don't have it in the Pentecost either, but we have televangelists. That's our idea of a spiritual leader. Get somebody with feet of clay, likely to be.
Yeah, but don't you understand? The televangelist is a con artist who's trying to get your money.
Yeah, well, they have to pay. You got to pay the ferryman. You got to pay for the satellite. You got to pay for my literature. It's a pyramid scheme. Televangelists are a pyramid scheme, plain and simple.
Something. The ones that got hit hardest, and the ones that I liked the most were Jim and Tammy.
Yeah.
Those two, I thought, I liked them because what they did is they said, send us your money and we're going to build this amusement park for Christians. Okay?
6 Flags Over Jesus.
Now, I knew I wouldn't want to go there, but, I thought that was, but then they built it. They
Yeah,
didn't
they
just
did.
talk about it; they built it. They had the water slide ride, and they had all kinds of things that you could come and see.
Yeah.
And yet he's the one that got hit hard.
Yeah, well, he did a few things wrong. He had a passion to build. So you're right, he did build what he promised to build with that money. But he had these things called victory warriors. For
Hmm.
every $1,000 that you donated, you would get a free week at this place.
At what was it called?
Uh,
It's something USA.
I can't remember. My
Yeah,
mom had like 17 of those memberships. And I
yeah,
said, Mother, what he's done is basically these are unsecured timeshares. And
yeah,
he has sold many more than he could possibly deliver. That's an SEC violation.
yeah, yeah.
Eventually, he's going to get popped for it.
Was that what they popped him on?
I think that might have been one of the things they popped him on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that would not have really affected his followers because that's the world.
Well, you
That's,
see, the thing is, he actually did what he said he was going to do.
yes.
Okay,
Yes, he did.
A lot of these guys don't do that.
No,
You
they
know.
just take it.
But what
cash.
happened was, what his biggest problem was, is that he was smart enough to buy transponders on the satellites.
Yep.
He had, I think, a couple of transponders. A transponder is a transmitter that transmits a signal. And the
Yeah.
more you have, the more. So he had quite a few of them. He was smart enough to buy them up when they were really cheap. And I remember we were thinking of buying some up when they were really cheap, and they were really, really cheap.
Yeah.
Okay. But the other guys didn't do that. So when everything started becoming satellite delivered, they had to go to Jim Baker to get the use of a satellite.
Which galled them.
They galled them. So they figured, how are we going to get out of this? So when they got all these people going against them, Jim Baker said to Falwell, I don't know what to do. He says, well, just turn over all your stuff to me.
Yep.
And I will take care of it while you're going through all these problems. And when you're on the other side of it, I'll give it back.
Yeah.
Guess what?
He didn't give it back.
No. And this was a kind of a thing between he and Swagger.
Yeah, because
Falwell and Swagger were out to get these transponders. That's
Yep.
what it was all about.
because Robertson was a little more ethical, I think. Pat Robertson.
Well, they were entertainers. You know, they did puppet shows. That's how they started.
Yeah.
And they did this show every day that I watched every day. I mean, what a great show that was.
Yeah, I know you did. And what they had Kevin's house and where they rolled around.
Kevin was this kid who had no arms and no legs and just laid there on the floor on the show and looked up at everybody. And they had Kevin's house where he and all his little friends who also had problems would be. Okay, which was a nice thing to do for Kevin and his friends.
Very
But
nice.
when you think about it, it was the equivalent of a circus freak show.
Yes, it was.
Yes. So, but I mean, they were entertainers, and
Yeah,
they
they
did a
were.
really entertaining show every day. You watch that show, you know how. I used to have a girlfriend who had a satellite, and we used to sit there, and they used to send down all the episodes for a week,
Yeah.
and we'd sit there for 5 hours watching the show.
That
We
would be a
loved
lot.
it. We loved
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, because you're right. They were entertainers, where the others were just hucksters, and their vehicle for huckstering was the scriptures, your faith,
Yeah.
miracles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they preached happiness. You know, I liked them. I just liked them a lot. You know?
Yeah, they were good. And also Tammy Baker was one of
Yeah.
the first people who openly accepted gay people with AIDS. And
Yes.
she loved them and hugged them and welcomed them.
Yeah.
And I love Tammy. I'm not as crazy about Jim, but
Jim
yeah.
was a problem, but Jim kind of later became wussy. He's still around, you know.
Yeah, because he did his prison time, and what is he up to?
He has a TV show.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, he has all that stuff going again. Not as big and as boisterous as it once was, but he's still doing it.
Well, rock on. They had in Pentecost they call it, it's your calling, it's your mission.
Although I do think at some point he came out for Donald Trump. I think yeah.
When he had a chance to redeem himself.
Yeah.
God can forgive
Well,
him.
he was probably hoping for like a what do you call it?
But what a little referral.
No, the thing where they, oh God, I'm so terrible today. I can't remember term. When he gives you a pass, he gives you you were in prison and then he pardons you.
Yes.
Pardons you.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he's always looking for a pardon. But anyway, those guys, they were okay. They were terrific. The other ones I hated. The other ones I couldn't stand.
Yeah, I especially didn't like Jerry Falwell because he didn't even seem to know the scriptures that well. I would watch him and go, that's not how it's said in the New
There was a
Testament.
guy out in California, and I'm trying to remember his name now, and I'm sure people will call me later with the name. But he literally every day, I would watch him too because he was nuts out of his mind.
Dr. Gene?
Gene Scott.
Yes.
Gene Scott. Dr. Gene Scott. You remember him?
Mm-hmm.
He used to sit there and complain about his ex-wife. That was his whole thing. And send me money so I can fight my ex-wife. I mean, it was the weirdest thing I ever saw on television in my life. It was the weirdest hustle.
Oh yeah. And he just was a chubby guy that sat around and like
He sat in a chair all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a Radio Shack on my way to the show, and I would drive by it every day. And oftentimes they would have TVs, like 25 TVs in the window, all tuned to Dr. Gene Scott. It was great. Oh no, it's the apocalypse.
But I never could figure out exactly what it was he was selling.
I couldn't figure what his affiliation was at all, because a lot of these people have a token affiliation.
But I loved watching him.
Yeah.
He was insane. The man was nuts.
Well, who was it? Robert Schuller seems pretty.
Robert Schuller, I never knew whether I could trust him or not.
I think he's pretty. I think
he was. He was.
Yeah,
I don't think he's around anymore.
Yeah,
I think he's with the Lord.
Well, and they've got their own version of the glass cathedral in heaven.
They had a glass cathedral. He called it.
My mother made a pilgrimage. Yeah, they came to visit me, and the other big thing they were doing in California was the glass.
Is it still around, I wonder?
I used to know the town it was in, and it was kind of a big deal for the town.
Yeah.
So I don't know though. Like, what I wonder about is the prayer tower. Oral Roberts.
Oh yeah, he did have
prayer tower.
He had a prayer
I've been
tower.
in it. Yeah.
Well, I think Oral Roberts University is still there.
It was a good university. You know who went there?
And that's where it was, I think.
Yeah, the woman that was an issue in Bork's confirmation, Supreme Court. What was her name? Anita
Hill.
Anita Hill. She went to Oral Roberts University, and I was accepted at Oral Roberts University because I knew my parents would shoot me a lot of money if I went there. I could buy whatever I wanted on the side.
Yeah.
Send me money for crack. I mean,
I'm buying some crack. Yeah.
Yeah, but I knew that would be a.
But it's holy crack.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy crack.
Holy crack! But they had a curfew for women and none for guys. I said, no, I'm not going to go to a university that espouses that kind of hypocrisy. No way.
That's a hypocrisy. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so you had Oral Roberts University. Actually, he built that, so he kind of did what he said he was going to do.
He did, and he was on Johnny Carson quite a few times.
Yeah.
And a good basketball team. They had for a
while.
Did
they really? They did have a. I remember they had some team that was like big.
Yeah, and I think it was in the 70s, maybe the.
But you see, the reason they always won was God was on their side.
Of course, yeah. And if people need to have a reason to see the Bible as metaphoric. If two teams are playing and you got prayer on both sides, it's praying for their team to win.
You know what bothers me though? Religion bothers me. Just period. Religion. But people who are playing baseball and they hit a big home run and then they praise God.
Yeah.
God had nothing to do with it. If there is a God, he's got more things on his agenda right now.
Than you and a ball and a bat.
He's over in Iran, well, that isn't their God, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Different.
Well, I guess they're not going to heaven, huh?
But that's my dad was really good about pointing out that the universal aspect of the scriptures and how if you see it as metaphor, it's a completely wonderful, non-judgmental bit of teaching.
Yeah.
So I'm glad he stressed that because otherwise it would be stupid. It'd be like
Well, there's also a difference between the Old Testament and the New Testament. The Old Testament are folk tales, basically.
Exactly. Yes.
And the New Testament purports to be history.
Maybe.
Well, it's all about Christ. It's all about, it was basically it was considered history.
Right, but they use so much metaphor, Ben. Think about things in the average magazine article.
Mm-hmm.
When you read it, full of metaphor. And metaphors are not what they mean literally. So if people refuse to see that most of the New Testament is a metaphor, then they are going to do themselves a disservice.
Well, if they look upon them as stories that have a meaning, see, the thing is about the Old Testament, at least, everything had a moral.
Yeah.
Every tale that you had a moral. And that's what the Old Testament was about. I don't know. I think what the New Testament does is it tells you what morals are. This is morality and this is morality because Christ told everybody, here's what's good and here's what's bad,
Yeah. Well, and I learned a lot when we traveled to Europe because we went to a lot of the places that I'd read about in the Bible when I was a kid, what they call now the Holy Land, like where St. John's Cave, which was on one of the Greek islands where he wrote the book of Revelation, I think. And so I visited several of those places, and I learned that the Apostle Paul, after his conversion on the road to Damascus, was having quite a bit of success in the Greek churches, but it was a new kind of worship, and it didn't use idols. And so there was a silversmith that saw the writing on the wall that if Paul preaches against these idols, there goes, a big chunk of our business because they made silver idols of these Greek gods.
Well, Muhammad, who he didn't write the Islamic texts, as it were. What's it called? The
Quran.
Quran. He didn't write the Quran. He was dictated the Quran by the angel
Gabriel.
You're right. Very good. And he was very big that way. Well, he wrote the first half of his surahs. They call each of the little lines of the Quran a surah. He wrote the first half of the surahs in what was the big city at the time?
Jerusalem.
No.
Rome.
God, I'm so out of it today. I can't remember anything.
It's the
But
change.
anyway, he did it in that town, but then they didn't like him. And they chased him out of the town, and he ran somewhere else and wrote the second half of the Quran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there are two halves of the Quran, and the first half is kind of love your neighbor, blah, 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 blah. But the second half is kind of like, get this guy and get this guy.
It's a slam book like we used to have
It's
in
a
grade
slam
school.
book. Exactly. I'm trying to
Truman
remember the
Capote.
second the city he went to. I'm trying to remember the first. But anyway.
You mean it was an Iranian or Middle Eastern city?
The big Middle Eastern city of the time.
Babylon. No,
Huh?
Babylon was.
No. Well, I'll remember it. I'll remember it when we're through here, right?
Yeah, it'll come to us.
No, I used to know all of this. And,
We used to have to before the internet. I mean,
I read a book on the three major religions and how they came to be, and I found the most interesting to be Muslim, because we don't know a lot about the Muslim religion. To begin with, what do you call it? They went to, that big thing, the Kaaba. that they go around the big square thing, that square building in, and I'm trying to remember the town now. I know you people are yelling it at your radio or at your,
Yeah, right.
at your screens. But anyway, he supposedly that was built by, what's his name?
I'd love to read that book.
Well, it was a Jewish guy and his son who moved from Israel to there and built the Kaaba. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So the two religions, while they're fighting and, death to Israel, well, Israel's a country. Israel isn't a religion. Okay.
Right.
So they're not saying death to Jews. They never say that, by the way. They say death to Israel, But anyway, the Jews and the Muslims are very close. Their religions are almost identical, only they don't pray the same way or, have the same prayers and whatever.
But the tenets are
Well, for instance, you have kosher in the Jewish religion, right?
right.
And you have halal, and it's the same thing. Don't eat pig, don't eat tripe, don't eat shellfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, very similar. All the stuff that was Jewish was brought over to the Muslim part of the world. And the two religions are very much alike. And so why they're at war with each other, I have no idea, except that there's a certain segment of the Jewish religion that decided to go to war. And those people are called Israelis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, you can be anti-Israeli and not be anti-Semitic.
Right.
Because you can't be anti-Semitic because, in fact, the people who are Muslims are Semitic.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that I know it goes back to the Ishmael and Isaac.
That's where I met Ishmael and Abraham.
Well, Abraham was the dad. Isaac was the son, and Ishmael was the other son of Abraham that he had with. He was an outside child. He had with Hagar.
Yeah, no, they didn't recognize him.
Right, because he was
yeah. But anyway, so I wish I remembered all of this right now because it's really interesting.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder why these two groups of people are fighting each other.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm, I'm pro-Muslim. And I'm pro-Muslim because I'm pro-Semitic. Mm-hmm. And if you hate Muslims, you're anti-Semitic. Really, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, I can see it.
But most people don't even know any of that. Mm-hmm. So.
And, see, my introduction to the whole thing was different because there was a girl who was charismatic and fabulous and funny named Tegrid Shalaby, who came to our little Clinton town of 7,800 in the cornfields. And she was a Palestinian refugee. Mm-hmm. Her whole family came.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. I would hear about these conflicts and I go, Teg, what is that about? Tell me why this is a problem. And she would explain it to me, one seventh grader to another, in terms of her family.
Yeah.
It just made it such a more human story. And that's why,
it's interesting, and the problem is that Americans have no idea of any of this.
Right. I think it should be taught in schools.
But it won't. And the problem is it should be, and I always felt sorry for the Muslims because the Palestinians especially, they were forced out into the desert.
They came back. Tegrid's family was forced to flee under fear for their life, and they came. They were able to get back. Mm-hmm. Why I don't know. Somebody threatens my life. I'm going to stay away.
Yeah.
But people were living in their homes. Israelis were living in their homes.
Wow. Hey, listen, we're running out of time. In fact, we've run over here by about 5 minutes, and my people are going to complain to me, and they're going to yell at me. Why do you talk to that bitch that often?
That's right. But it's fun. I love it when we get into this stuff because, when I came and started working with you, and I was in my 20s, it was fascinating to me. We had two Jewish families in our town. They were both optometrists. So that was my conception. I got to college and people would tell anti-Semitic jokes, and I wouldn't get it.
Oh, I remember. There were the surahs that were written in this town. I can't remember the name of right now. And then there were the Meccan surahs, which were done. He moved to Mecca, is where where Muhammad moved to, because he was forced out of
the other place.
The other place. I can't remember the name of it. I hate myself. I knew all this stuff. Oh well, to hell with it. Hey, listen. Always a pleasure talking with you. I'd talk with you for the next hour and a half, but then I get yelled at by my
you have your constituency to think.
My constituency, otherwise to keep happy. But anyway, we shall see you next week for another edition of Alex and Lori Meet Once Again. And she's up down there as a Zoom user. I thought I changed your name there, but I guess I didn't.
Well, at least it's true.
When you re-sign in, I think it doesn't hold, so you have to type. You have to type it in. You have to go up there and do your name. Anyway, I will see you next week, ladies and gentlemen. That's the lovely and attractive, and as always, religious Lori Thompson. Thanks, Lori.
Bon voyage.
Now, in its 11th year, this is GabNet. Talk like you've never heard it before.
And that's Lori. And, you know, I knew it was going to happen. Right after we were through talking, I remembered everything. Yeah. I remembered that the Meccan prophecies were the first prophecies that were written that would make up half of the Quran. And the other half, when he had to move, he moved to Medina, and that was the second of the group of prophecies. Okay, so I wanted to say it was Mecca that he moved, that he lived in, and that they threw him out of, and then he went up to Medina. So okay, all right. Was it Medina? I can't remember. I used to know all this stuff by heart, and because I'd use it in arguments a lot of times. And it was, But anyway, we got some people that are waiting here. Only a couple of people. Wow. Nobody. Wow. Okay, well, we'll deal with the people that are here. Let me see here. Let me bring them, admit them all, okay, so that I can then bring them to here. And there is, let's see here. There we go. And there we go. There's Charlie and there's Alan. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Alan. How are you?
Hello, how you doing?
Okay, fine, thank you.
I love where Lori knows more about Judaism than you. I have a lot of friends like that too. So
no, she doesn't know. I know a lot about Judaism. Okay, I grew up a Jew.
Prove it. So did I.
No, you grew up in California. Anyway, actually, I was born in San Francisco, so. The
land of $6 gas prices right now.
Really, that bad, huh?
Moving up.
Yeah. How does our old friend feel about that? Our friend Phil Meyer.
I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it, but that much. But I got to tell you, I think we have rocks outside.
We have rocks outside?
I have rocks outside my front yard that is smarter than the president.
Yeah, right.
Our stock portfolio is dropping too, Alex. So
yeah, well, the stock portfolio is it's doing badly, and it'll do better, I suppose. I don't know, But hello to Brian Neerium. Would you care to tell us who your guest is?
You know him. You love him. He's the voice of GabNet.
Right. But you should introduce him.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Mr. Steve Fox, famous for KQED.
Yeah.
I thought it was Gandhi for a minute there.
Yes. At least you didn't say he was black.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, move over a little bit towards him, though, towards Steve. Okay.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, you almost
Yeah,
are.
How's that? Is that better?
that way, yeah. Then you're in the middle. Otherwise, when you were on the end, you disappear.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wait, here we look fine.
Yeah, here you look fine. How you doing, guys?
really good.
Good.
Steve, what have you been doing lately? Anything?
Well, I'm over here helping Brian install his stereo stuff and his surround sound and whatnot. And
Wow.
it turned out that I actually get to be on the show now.
Yeah. Well, also, Brian. Brian. Shouldn't he know how to put that stuff together?
He doesn't know how to work a screwdriver, Alex. Don't give him too much credit.
It's more complex than you think.
It definitely.
Why is it more?
The system, because the system, I got this system from my other house, and this is all like the Rolls Royce of everything. He had like all this holes. He had like speakers in every room and all this crazy stuff. So when I left, I just yanked out everything. And then so Steve's helping me sort everything out and figure out what I need, what I don't need, like a cell and all that stuff.
But I don't care if you're, top of the line or whatever. Now your face is off the page now.
Yep.
Good, maybe on purpose.
Yeah. Anyway, because it's pretty simple to put together.
Yep.
Even
Not really.
It's not on now.
really,
We don't have it yet.
what's the problem?
I don't know. We're trying to
We're
figure
trying to
it out.
figure that out. Yeah.
The Rolls Royce of equipment. Is that from Radio Shack? Is that a new trademark or something?
Well, why not forget about the Rolls Royce and just get yourself a. All I do.
Get a boom box. That works fine.
You know what I put? You know what
$50.
I installed here? I put in the what do you call it? The
Sonos?
huh?
Sonos?
No, the where it's just a speaker.
Logitech.
You attach it to the TV set, and it's fine. You get your surround sound and everything. It's automatic.
Oh, you got the sound bar.
Soundbar. I didn't like sound bars in the past, but then I got one that was really good. Excuse me, I get something caught in my throat. And I did fine. I did. It was just so simple that I liked it, and the sound was great, and the surround sound automatically hooked in because you put the speakers in the back, and and it was just simple. I didn't have to do anything else.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, but no, you had to go get yourself one of these units that you had to put in, and then you had to add the thing.
Now, my old house, the guys had it already installed from the previous owner. So
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
yeah,
All right.
It's a very.
Are you guys on a break right now? Doing
We're
the
eating.
show?
yeah, we're eating and drinking.
I can see
Yeah.
that.
We're eating and drinking.
I was just gonna say when the show's over with, I can bring some wine down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello to Tom Yamaguchi. Hi there, Tom.
Hi, Alex.
How
Hi,
you
Steve.
doing?
Hi, Brian. Hi, Charlie.
Hey,
Hi,
Tom, you were at the
Charlie.
you were at the shows. You were at the show at the Alex Bennett stuff.
the early show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see you, did
Yeah,
I?
we can see him.
I was off on the side. Actually, I was right next to where Bobby Slane and Will and Debbie were sitting, waiting to go on stage. I was on that side of the
Ah,
stage.
yeah, I didn't see you.
Yeah, I got to go up and say hi to Will, and it was great. I was good.
I started to think
It was
about those
fun. It was
shows, and I
a great
started to
show.
think that I probably didn't see a lot of people that I should have stopped and really talked to for an appreciable amount of time, like you. And I just
you
didn't have any
saw-
time for any of that.
You saw a lot of me the night before at
Yeah,
at the,
right. I saw you there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fine. It's great.
I
Yeah.
didn't see you, but for a couple minutes.
Right.
Yeah, because they got the next show that was getting ready to go, and then when we were there at after the second show, we were getting kicked out because of
Oh yeah.
they had other shows after your stuff. So
You had to run.
Oh, yeah. They had one more show after we were through, didn't they?
yeah, someone else. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
didn't make any sense because originally it was just your show and that was it for that night, right?
No.
No, originally it was one show, and then this other show which I guess they didn't sell enough tickets, so they decided not to do it. So then we got the later show as well. And we sold out just before showtime, mainly because a lot of people didn't know that an extra show was going to be available. So
And it was cheap. It was only $35.
Yeah.
that's cheap.
Yeah.
Thanks, Doug.
Are you sure that's cheap?
Money bags.
It's almost just a little bit more expensive than a movie these days.
No, I mean, I bought a couple tickets. I mean, I did $105 for 3 tickets. Man,
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, I used to have shows, and that was back in the day. Okay, it's 27 years ago.
Yeah.
I did shows that were like $15. Because
I have the ticket stub for one of them. I could check. It's like $9.50, I think.
was it $9.50? Really?
I think so. I could
Cobb's
check.
Comedy Club. What is that?
That's the sticker they gave me to wear on my shirt.
Oh yeah.
Oh, because you got
Found it
in.
in my truck the other day.
Oh, okay. Because you got in for free.
Yeah, but I bought a ticket, but I ended up getting it for free.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't that a waste of money?
Right, it's a donation to the elderly.
I had the second show I paid for.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Can I get a receipt for that so I can write it off?
Anyway, and of course that's Kevin. The other guy over there is Brian. See,
Oh,
I've
okay.
got you straight now.
That's because Brian shaved.
Anyway, so let me see here. What do we have to talk about? Is there anything to
talk
talk
about death? Would you
Huh?
like to talk about death?
Death?
no.
Sure, go ahead. Talk about death.
Sure, we got a couple of dead people.
Do we? Okay, who we got?
Yeah. One from the 60s and one from the 70s.
One from the 60s and one from the 70s.
Yeah, the one from the
Okay.
60s is somebody from here from Berkeley.
CJM.
Country Joe McDonald.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Oh, country
I just
joy.
read that the other day, and then I completely forgot about it.
Give me an F.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good guy.
Country
Did
Joe
all the-
McDonald. That
Yes.
I saw him. I saw him when I was really young. My parents went to a concert at Stanford, I think it was, or Greek Theater, and I have a program from that. I got to check in my box. Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Been to a few times.
yeah, and then okay, so now I got to figure out who the other one died. Who was in what, the 70s or
In the
something?
70s, yes. Think Watergate.
Think Watergate.
Nixon died.
Yeah,
No.
Nixon died, but not recently.
A long time ago.
Have you heard of Alexander Butterfield?
No.
Vaguely, I remember that name.
Charlie. Who's Alexander Butterfield?
Wasn't he in the Justice Department or something?
No.
No? Okay, well.
No, he
something-
was the
He
guy
was
that
working in the
hooked up.
White House.
He hooked up Nixon's stereo system.
Was he maybe part of
Well,
the
actually,
Butterfield
what
Blues
he did-
Band?
What he did was he, under oath,
Sorry,
he
Steve.
testified that Nixon had a secret taping system.
Yeah, he's the one that revealed that. I
He
knew that.
revealed that Nixon, and then, of course, then we have the Watergate tapes, thanks to Alexander Butterfield.
And I assume what happened to him last week is he got murdered. Okay.
Finally.
No, but he actually, later in life dated Dr. Seuss's widow after he died. Yeah.
Mrs.
That's from the
Seuss?
obituary, from the Reuters obituary. Yeah, he divorced his first wife, and then after, Geisel died. dating
Geisel.
you know, Geisel.
Is it Geisel?
I
Yeah.
think it's
Yeah.
Ed Geisel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So he married her.
no, they were just dating.
Oh, okay. You sure they were just dating?
Yeah. Let me look at that obituary.
No, I don't
think
know if
I don't know. They might have gotten married, but I know it said they were dating together.
I don't know if I believe in God anymore. If God is going to have these people die, why isn't it the right people that die, you know?
Well, everybody's going to die. I mean, the guy was the 90s or something like that.
I got that, you know, but How come it's not like people that are in the White House right now?
Well, they're all gonna die too.
Sooner,
knows?
hopefully, than later.
Hey, look, I'm on the edge of that too. Okay, so
I'm not saying that I want to see them die violently. I just,
No.
natural.
well, I mean, when you wish these people dead to begin with, it's bad karma.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. Secondly, you only get somebody worse.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, look at Iraq.
Hey, look at Iraq.
Yeah, no kidding.
You thought the Ayatollah was bad? Wait till you see his son.
Yeah.
And by the way, his son, they haven't seen anything of his son. He's disappeared. He's hiding out.
I would be hiding
Yeah.
too.
Well, supposedly he was wounded in
Yeah,
the
car
attack,
blow.
so he's recovering.
Oh,
Oh, really? Oh,
That's
got
what the
boo-boos.
word is. Yeah.
that's too
but he
bad.
was in Jerusalem at the time of the attack.
No, he wasn't.
Jesus, Alan.
Folks, if you're
Somebody
listening to
told
this,
me
this
that.
guy pulls jokes that just don't land, okay?
Yeah, well, I'm good at that. You had a couple people on stage like that with you.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I'm teasing.
See
No,
what I
I'm-
said, folks?
I'm-
See?
I'm sitting 5 rows back and couldn't hear the jokes, Larry Bubbles Brown or Slayton. Fortunately, the guy that took the video was plugged into the house sound system, and the sound is perfectly clear. And Larry, was okay. He was doing good. Slayton was funny as hell.
Where were you sitting, Tom?
As I said, I was off to the side. I think I was about
Could you hear
maybe
okay?
20. Yeah, I have heard fine.
How about you?
About 20 feet
How about
from the
Steve?
stage.
How about you? Could you hear?
Oh, he's
Now we can't hear you.
He's muted.
Yeah.
He's trying
He
to
can work the stereo, but he can't get it unmuted. Okay, I get it.
I'm unmuted. I'm
Okay.
unmuted.
Okay.
There you
Okay.
go.
Sorry, I had to learn how to use this
Yeah.
wild computer here.
But were you could you hear everything that was going up
Yeah.
on stage?
Everything was there.
What's your
I
problem?
I got to get hearing aids next time I
What's
go
your
there.
problem, Alan?
I don't know.
You could hear okay, right, Brian?
Yes.
Charlie could hear okay, and he wasn't even there. Have you watched any of that video we put up?
Yeah, I watched the first show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I
Yeah.
loved it.
It was
Good.
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 I could have saved all that money in parking hassle and everything.
Right. You didn't have to come to the show.
I came to the show to meet
Yeah.
you and Marjorie.
Look what's on in back of them is our show.
Oh,
You see that?
We're all in tonight.
We're all in tonight. Yeah. So anyway,
it did something.
I'm trying to think about what we can talk about that isn't boring.
Next year's show in San Francisco.
Yeah, right. I had a hard enough time doing that one. Okay, let me get over it before I decide whether I'm going to do another one next year. And they'd like us to do another one next year.
Yeah.
I think we would too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, everybody went because it was a special thing, and next year wouldn't be a special thing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, next year you could have 2 weekends maybe and have 4 or 6 shows or something like that.
I doubt that. That's too much. That's too much.
Yeah.
But anyway,
If you keep doing them for about 8-10 more years, Adrian will be able to go.
Yeah, there you go.
you're right. You're right. But I could have gotten her in anyway. See, I had that all arranged. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, so we've got a president who's still waging war, and I can't take it anymore. I'm giving up on it. He refuses to admit he's wrong. He refuses to admit that we hit a girls' school.
Yeah.
He refuses to admit anything, and the reason is he was taught by Roy Cohn that one of the major rules of Roy Cohn was never admit when you're wrong.
Right.
That's
what he did.
And that's what he's done. So, that was And so they're not.
Nobody believes what
Huh?
he says anymore.
What?
Nobody believes. Even the Republicans don't believe a lot of what he says.
Well, the Republicans are starting to give up on him. You know, they're also finding that it isn't a good place for them to be on his side. You know, oh look, Ray's face disappeared.
The Invisible Man.
Whoops.
He's become a part of Christy Dome's bedroom. In the sky.
It looks like his legs are spread, and there's a Christy Gnome's at the end of the screen.
Christy Dome's living in his head.
Living in his head, yep.
Okay. Hello, Ray. How you doing?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Yeah, hanging in.
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, I'm tired tonight again, as usual. You know, I don't know if I'm going to do a show tomorrow night. What's new?
Yeah, last week you were sure you were going to do one, and then there was nothing about your tooth work on the show on Wednesday, and then Thursday. Oh, I had to have a root canal done.
Yeah, I had my second part of my root canal, and then I had my final part of my root canal done on Tuesday.
Right. Okay.
So now I have to go back next Monday and get some cavities taken care of.
Well, at least it doesn't interfere with our show. That's good.
Yeah. But I just, you know, it's just that the Thursday nights just, nobody seems to be all that interested in Thursday nights. And I don't have an interview to fill in for it. I can, but I don't do it because I'm lazy. You know, so I don't know if would anybody show up tomorrow night?
Only if it rains.
I would.
You
Yeah.
guys
I'll
would.
show up.
I'll show up.
Well, wait and see. Look on Facebook, and I'll post whether I'm going to be there tomorrow night. Or
I hear
not.
your weather's good, Charlie.
It rained today. We got rained out today.
Really? I heard that. I talked to somebody in San Antonio today on the phone, and they said it was nice weather.
Well,
Well,
I don't know how
we've
far
had
that is.
we've had nice weather here. Only I haven't gone out much, right, Tony? It's been great weather.
Yeah, I am so disgusted. I just heard you talking about Trump and Cohen. Alex, I am so disgusted with that school bombing. It's disgusting, Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
How can they have voted for this guy?
you know, if you're going to do a war, you should know what you're doing.
And they went twice with the bombs, Alex, I heard. Is that true?
What?
They bombed the first time, and then they were getting aid there, and then they bombed it again.
I
yeah,
didn't
they
hear.
did double taps. They did
No.
double taps.
Oh, they did double tap. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just
At
found
girls'
that.
school, they did that.
Yep.
You mean they bombed them twice?
Yeah, they bombed them, and then when all the parents came to see what happened to their kids, they bombed them again, killed a bunch of the parents.
Yep.
Oh, that doesn't sound like an accident then.
No.
No.
That sounds quite intentional.
But I don't believe that we as Americans are capable of that.
I'm embarrassed we even have
No,
this.
it's just Trump is so stupid. He
Well, I
probably
think
needs
Trump
to own
blamed
that.
it on the Israelis, didn't he?
No,
No,
he
he
was
said
trying to
it was
blame
on
it.
the Iranians.
No, he was trying to blame it on, I think, on the Iranians bombing their
Yeah.
own kids.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
that's
that.
what he was trying to phrase it as. Like, you know, but people
I
are
heard
going to
that too.
Now, where
Because
the
everybody could buy a
Oh,
tomahawk.
here's the best part, though. They asked him what he thought about this, and he said, "About what?" He said about the bombing of the school. He said, "Well, I haven't been keeping up on this, so I haven't had time to check that out." Wait a
should
minute.
ask him about
You're
a golf
president of
game.
the United States, and you haven't had time to check that out?
Well, he's
Right.
just lying.
He's
Huh?
lying and he's out playing golf somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's the devil, really.
Oh.
He lies all the time.
He's also very
Everything that comes
lazy.
out of his mouth.
He's also very lazy.
This guy actually makes Hitler look like somebody that would be in a bit. This guy
Yeah.
actually makes Hitler look better than him.
Well, that's,
Do we still have that alligator Alcatraz concentration camp down in
Oh,
Florida?
yeah, I haven't
No,
heard
that's
about that
that's
in a while.
gone. You know, he never sticks with anything too long.
Trump
No,
always
we're-
chickens out.
Greenland, all this stuff. He doesn't care about this stuff anymore. He just gets the hype and then gone.
but
Yeah.
he made $4 billion, Alex, in the last year and a half.
He made $4 billion.
You know,
Yes.
a lot
He's
of
never
the
made that much
reason-
money in his whole life.
Well, actually, his kids have made it. He so that he doesn't look like he's making all that money, but he's $4 billion. Yeah.
he
Yeah,
could
Alex,
make
I
that
just
his
looked
whole
it up.
career.
Sorry. It says that Alligator Alcatraz is still open.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. They just took it
How
out.
many alligators do they have?
They
locked
still
up
have
in?
their souvenir stand there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got alligators with tattoos on them that says Trump for president 2028.
Yeah, and I pushed a lot. Oh, sorry.
What were you going to say? What was it?
No, sorry.
Were you,
I thought
you talking to Steve? They're trying to set up his stereo while doing this show.
Mute.
Mute.
Brian's nice and red. It looks like you've had a little bit of wine tonight.
I got a new puppy. You want to see it?
You have a new puppy?
Yeah.
Let me see yours.
Well,
What happened to your last one?
we could stand to
It
use
was
some.
16 and a half and it died.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a long time.
Did it get near Christy Dome?
That's how long we've been doing the show. What's that?
Did it get near Christy Dome?
Okay.
No.
God forbid. How do you shoot? Isn't it true that most people who kill animals turn into serial killers? I was reading on that.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we should
Yeah,
check her out. Does that make
there's
that
a
like?
connection.
Well, aren't a lot of our
It's
people
not.
in our government serial killers now? I mean, look at the.
Well, they're killing children. You're right.
Oh, you know, I mean, how we don't consider our president a murderer now. I mean, this is getting a little out of hand. And you know, somebody said yesterday in one of these talk shows that once a president engages in a war, he can hardly wait to do more. He gets addicted to it.
The power.
That's how we
he
get
threatened
serial
Cuba.
killers.
Hmm?
That's how we get serial killers. They do it once, they get enjoyment out of it for whatever reason, sexual or just the power or whatever, and they say, I want to do it again. And they go find somebody else and do it again. And they turn into serial killers.
By the way, did you notice that Giller showed up here just to leave?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Go get a look at his
He's-
stuff.
He
His
went, there he
dog.
is, there he is.
There he
We
is.
we knew he'd come back.
Hi, Giller.
This is my serial killer.
Ah.
Is that the
Bad
one
day
that's,
for
is that the plain one, the one that's on recall? I was gonna go get some of it.
Was it there? I think there was a cereal on recall, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
it wasn't post the cereal though, it was something
It
else.
was something else. Yeah, yeah. Hello, how you doing, Don?
I saw Country Joe and the Fish in summer '68 in Columbia, Maryland. I think they weren't the headliners.
What day was that?
Who was the headliners? Fish?
Nah, actually, let me see.
Really?
I think they opened, and then Iron Butterfly came on, and everyone applauded when the solo to Inagata Davida had finally, thank God, fully ended. And the headliner was the Doors.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I love the
And
Doors.
afterwards, when the place thinned out, I went up on stage, and this is Chicken Hirsch's drumstick.
Oh, really?
Oh, right. Okay.
Did you have to knock him out to get it? I mean, how did you steal it from him?
It was there. It was sitting right there.
He couldn't play the rest of the concert. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought he was a Def Leppard's drummer.
Yeah, yeah.
You see, because he lost an arm.
Yeah, I know. That sounds like a great double bill. You know the best. I told you the best
It
double
was a
bill.
triple bill.
I told you the best double bill I ever saw. I went over to Richmond in San Francisco, which was then a black neighborhood, still is, I think, pretty much. And
No, Richmond is not in San Francisco.
The rich.
no, I know it's not in
The
San
Richmond
Francisco.
district is what he meant.
Richmond district. I didn't mean Richmond district. I meant
The city of
Richmond,
Richmond.
California,
Oh.
which is
the
across
city of
the bay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
And
it's not in
I went with some black friends to what was a black dance. It was a dance. And the main act was Ray Charles.
What?
Yeah. Guess who the opening act was?
I can Tina
Diana
Turner.
Ross.
You know the story.
Lonnie Donegan.
You told the story number of times.
Ike and Tina Turner.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that must have.
God, this must have been like.
I
in
always
the
liked
40s.
saying Ike and Tina Turner because after I have ribs like I did tonight, it's good for flossing.
How many white people were
When
there?
you say Ike and Tina Turner, you get, well, forget it.
Okay.
Well, I tried. I'm trying here.
It's a little, hey, new material.
Don had a good question.
This Don.
Did I? Oh yeah. How many white people were there?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much me. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw the Stones in '66. I think the opening was the Syndicate of Sound, and the Standells, and I think some other group I don't remember.
And they were
the
like
Stones.
what? Second on the bill, third on the bill?
Who, the Stones?
Yeah.
No, they were the headliners.
They were the
Oh, was
headliners.
Brian Wilson alive at that time?
Oh yeah.
Brian Wilson.
Not Brian Wilson, Brian Jones.
Oh,
Brian Jones.
Yeah,
Brian
he was-
Jones is
Well,
alive.
Brian
But it was
Williams.
like the Beat Stones with John.
Yeah, but Brian Wilson was alive at the time. In fact, up until about a year ago, he was still alive. So
Yeah, no,
Oh, you mean
Brian Jones was Brian Wilson was playing piano with the Stones.
yeah.
I always thought the
Is
Stones
that
were
where you
better.
met
I've seen the
Phil?
Stones.
Pardon me?
Is that where you wait, not Alex? Is that where you met Phil Meyer in Richmond? He was probably, well, I don't know if he was a cop there then, but he
No,
was.
that
I
was
never
cool.
knew him when he was a cop. Neither did he.
No, you knew him when he was volunteering at the radio station or something.
Huh?
When he was helping volunteer at the radio station.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. He was kind of doing some
Oh, okay.
self-volunteering
Well,
work.
what
for me.
year would this have been?
What?
What year would the
concert.
concert
It
have
was
been?
like late 50s, right?
Yeah, Phil wasn't working for Richmond PD then.
No, it was a 60-something, he said.
So let me finish my story if I could.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
The Stones, they're playing, and this is at the Civic Center in Baltimore, downtown, and they get to Satisfaction, and people in the audience, they start storming. They're not storming the stage, but they're approaching the stage. Immediately, the fire curtain came down, and then the front of the stage was and the orchestra pit was surrounded by riot cops. And
Wait a
so,
minute.
the
Fire
concert ended.
curtain. Did they have fire curtains there?
Yes, I made it up. Yeah, they did.
No, because in England they have fire curtains.
Right.
know.
Well, I didn't imagine it.
And I remember going to a play in the South, what was East End, West End, whatever they called it. And when it was intermission, they brought down this thing that said fire screen or fire curtain.
In British?
Yes, it was in English. I could read it. Yeah, but no, that's what they did. So when you said they had a fire curtain, I went, wow. I didn't know there were any in the United States because they didn't seem to have laws about that here.
Maybe the
No, I
Stones brought it with
remember,
them.
actually, I remember being a kid, going to the movie theater, and it would be like they would lower the curtain at least once
Yeah.
during the show.
but
Oh, well, when
Intermission.
movie theaters had curtains. Now, why they had curtains, I have no idea, because when the movie
Well,
was
it's the
ending,
screen-
they would bring the curtains closed, but the picture was still showing on the curtain.
On the curtain,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't
Well,
think
maybe-
those were. I don't
Maybe
think
because
those
the
were
screen
fire.
might catch fires. I don't know.
No, they just did it because they felt it was theatrical.
Yeah, it was just a curtain. It would have gone up in flames. There was no fire.
I mean, now we just have the screens up there. That's it,
Yeah.
In fact, the curtain would ignite the fire.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They weren't fire curtains.
Anyway, the best concert I ever went to was the Doors at the Lyric Theater, which is a smallish. I mean, it's a good sized theater, but it's not as big as a Civic Center. Anyway, this was in the fall of '67. There were 15 people in the audience.
No, really.
Wow.
Yeah. And we had, my friend Paul and I, we had first row center.
Fall. Wait a minute. Fall of '67.
Fall of '67.
So this is a few years before he committed suicide. Okay.
I was like 7.
We're gonna get another memento
It's
here.
hard to do that after he committed.
No, he's going to his.
Hey,
You
it's
know, now
weekend
we
at
know where
Bernie's.
the internet is stored.
I can't find it. It should be right here.
What are you looking for?
The
Here it is.
program.
You got the program.
Why were there only 15 people at a Doors concert?
Because the Doors were not popular in
That happened a
Baltimore.
lot.
Is that who I?
Baltimore
Wait a
was-
minute, hold on a second. Is that who I think it is?
Baltimore was Motown.
Oh,
Does she have curlers in her hair? Did we see that? Come on, let's see her. Let's see her.
Oh, embarrass her.
Oh,
Yeah.
there
What are
she is.
those?
Towel.
What? What is?
Oh, those are curlers.
Are those
Just
curlers?
got out of the restroom. She's got a towel. No.
What they are?
Or either that, or she's become a Rastafarian.
Yeah.
It's heatless curls.
Heatless curls.
Heatless curls.
Oh, I see.
Tell me what you do.
Yeah.
Basically, at night, you curl your hair around these, and then it like becomes curly in the morning, basically.
That yeah. So you sleep in that, and then when you wake up, you take them off, and your hair is curly.
Alex, you should get some of those for your beard.
I should get some of those for my hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell that she's Brian's daughter because
Why?
Brian eats on the show, she eats on the show.
Brian
Do
bounces
you know how-
basketball, she bounces.
Do you know how tall she is now?
How tall?
6'3".
How tall?
5'4".
Wow, she's
Whoa.
She it's like over the last 6 months she grew, and so we just measured her last night. So 5'4".
So how much taller is she now than she was then?
Yeah, like 2 inches. She grew like 2 inches in 6 months.
Wow.
Jesus.
Because she was at my nipple before.
Well, we don't want to get into
Oh,
that.
come on. This
She was
is
at the
too
height of my
Epstein-esque.
nipple, and then
Oh,
now
my.
she's in my collar.
Wow.
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 Yeah. I
Yeah,
just
let me-
noticed that. I'm like, wait, you grew like. I noticed, and then we checked. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
now everybody out there knows how tall your nipples are.
Well, it's
So Steve left, or is he working on your stereo?
Okay.
who's
Probably
Steve?
opening another bottle of wine. What are you talking
Well,
about?
these two are going to be so drunk by the end of the night, they're not going to be able to fix his stereo.
Oh,
May I finish my story?
Well, yes, yes. Back to back. Wait a minute. Back to Don Giller. Yes, Don.
Here are the tickets.
Oh boy.
How much?
Jesus.
Did that
Here's
say
the-
$4?
here's the playbill.
Nice.
Wow.
Friday the
That's what we
13th,
say.
October
And,
13th.
and here are their autographs.
Oh my
No,
God.
but you got the autographs?
No
Wow.
way.
I was.
Really?
Wow.
You got.
After the
Ray?
show ended, I walked back with Ray Manzarek
Mm-hmm.
into this little alley where their car was parked, and that's where I got their autographs. There was a truck that was where the
Now, does that? It says Jim, but does it say Jim Morrison?
they all had no, it doesn't. It says Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I don't
Just
know.
their first names.
There's Robbie.
Robbie, Jim,
There's Jim.
Jason. Where's
Yeah,
Ray?
you can see it.
Right.
They went to film school.
and
together.
Ray. It's got to have Ray.
Now, John Densmore is his full name,
Oh, all right. Okay.
and Ray Manzarek. Let's see, where's Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray's just his first name.
Really? Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. That's
And-
nice.
That's impressive.
On
That's
a
nice.
Friday the
No one
13th.
big yet.
So I tried. I went to Sotheby's to see if they might
Oh, Sotheby's.
Sotheby's.
Authenticated.
to see if they might just be interested, and they said nah.
Really?
So
Well, wait a minute. I'll get my bragging rights. Hold on a second.
You got the good one. You got the
I'm
good
going away for a moment.
That's a nice one. Yeah.
There's a dog.
Well, they can watch Brian's kitty.
He's gonna
Watch
try-
Brian's kitty's rear end.
what was it? I mean,
That's nice. That was nice. You saw him in such a small setting too.
Jim Morrison was incredibly polite. He was so opposite his stage presence.
Here I come.
But
Here I come. Okay.
Alex is gonna. You said
Yeah, he's
all right.
gonna.
He has
Let
to
me
wanna-
see here. Let me put
Secretary.
my earphones back on. so I can hear you guys. Okay,
Can't
there
talk
we
about my
go.
demo, though.
There we go. Here we go. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's
John Lennon.
What
That's
is
your
it?
John Lennon postcard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you framed it.
Oh, it's been framed for years.
Who's on the postcard?
Oh, this puppy's cute, Ray.
Would you like to see it again? Oh, that's
Red
a
Hot
cute
Chili
puppy.
Peppers, right?
Oh, is
I got
that
one
ever a
too.
cute puppy?
Want me to get mine? I got a new one too.
No, I don't want to see yours. Anyway. No, that's
Nice. I like that. Yeah. It's just, I still can't believe he got killed.
Hard for me to see.
this is John Lennon,
Oh, John Lennon. Cool.
Yeah.
Yoko
Before he
Ono,
was killed,
and
yep.
it reads. I have to get my glasses out. Didn't used to have to, but now I do. Dear Alex, was it a dream or did someone hand me a phone telling me that I was on the air with Alex Bennett? Jesus, I hope I was okay. I had enough shit last year.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Signed John and Yoko. So,
Wow, that's cool.
yeah. And there's a little bit of artwork at the bottom if you can
gotta go
see
through it,
there.
yeah.
See
That's
that
nice.
artwork?
Yeah, sort of a glare.
See right at the very bottom. If I took it out of here, it would show up more. But anyway, that's my bragging rights. How's that, Giller? You like that?
Well, I knew you had to one up me.
Yeah.
Well, I have a
Charlie's got
copy of
I
the
should like to
View.
do a story.
Charlie's got something. What do
To
you got, Charlie?
Charlie.
Huh?
To Charlie
Oh,
from Harry Chapin.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
nice.
That's nice.
78, Austin, Texas.
oh, wow.
Look, she's making silly faces while her father isn't there. Now, what's the puppy's name? What's the puppy's name, Ray?
Oh,
Yeah.
her name is Doki.
Oh, nice.
Like Okie
Oh,
Dokie.
that's cute.
Wow. Is it a particular, I was going to say brand?
Yeah, it's
Is it
it's half border collie and half Tibetan terrier.
Nice.
Oh, wow. That's a sweet looking dog. And I love the,
one blue eye and one black eye.
yeah, that's what I love. She kind of looks a little bit like the Little Rascals.
Little
you know?
Rascals.
Yeah, man, Petey.
This is the first time that dog has ever been on Zoom, huh?
Yeah, it's her 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, Brian, you should send that a picture of the dog to. There's a site that's called We Rate Dogs.
Yeah.
Rate
Dogs.
We
And they give
rate
dogs a
dogs?
rating. Yeah,
Oh, we
they have
rate.
some really cute looking
I thought you
dogs.
said we rape dogs.
That's what I thought he said.
RATE. Rate dogs.
Great dog.
Wow.
Okay, I'll do that.
Wow.
should wake up
That's probably they picture them.
Let me get Hershey.
See how much better this is than talking about Trump. Just showing cute puppies and
Curly
cute
hair.
daughters and oh God. You should be ashamed of yourself, Adrian. You don't have to do that.
Oh, that's. Oh, look at that look. Whoa. What an actor.
Now that's your basketball, is it?
It's a Nerf ball or something.
Are you good using it? I hear you're very good, according to your father.
Yeah, she's dribbling.
I hear you're so. Well,
See if
you're
you can hit
tall
the
too.
camera with it.
Yeah.
You know, so you can, take advantage of everybody else. Anyway, how's everything up in Oregon there, Kevin? I've been wanting to ask you that lately.
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah, a little cold. A little
Yeah?
rainy, but
How's your health doing?
What's that?
How's your health doing?
I got a nasty cold right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, sorry to hear that.
I won't call.
Your beard turned white.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the stress.
How you doing, Tony?
Doing pretty good. I mean, other than been busy with comics and stuff like that, I've gotten
When he talks about comics, he doesn't mean comedians. He means comics, literally comic books.
I became a PSA dealer. They started grading comics, so they finally finalized to make me a dealer to save some money.
Right.
But they've been doing. I just got an order back from, so I'm going through some stuff with the Send next day. But I've been pretty busy though with my online stores.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
PSA. What does PSA stand for, Tony?
Professional Sports Authenticators.
Either that or
Pacific Southwest Airlines. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. They check your cancer level, prostate.
Yeah, they check your
I've had that already. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
cancer level. Right.
But other than that, everything's. Other than I stay away from the news now. I mean, I'm watching it, but it's so depressing to watch it.
Marjorie keeps watching it.
I know my brother.
And I can't stand it anymore. I can't. No, I don't care who you're watching. Every one of those channels is a goddamn liar.
Try to watch the BBC.
Huh?
I
try to watch the
Amazon.
BBC. It's kind of boring, but I feel like I'm not getting a bunch of BS.
Yeah, that's smart, Ray. That's what I rather watch it outside.
Even Al Jazeera is better than listening to the.
Yeah.
Al Jazeera is good because you get to see the other side of things.
Yes.
But you can't get Al Jazeera over here anymore.
And he
Well, it's
lost
an
to
app.
Bush.
It's an app.
It's an app. You can get it as an app.
Yeah, and it's really good. Yeah, they have live TV on there on the app.
Well, one of the things I liked about Al Jazeera was, and people didn't realize this, that in their own area of the world, they were hated by a lot of the countries and not allowed to be broadcast in those countries because they were objective about their news.
They're pretty
Alex,
honest.
let me give you a piece of advice on how you can watch Al Jazeera at home. It's called a VPN.
Well, I can probably, if you say I can get it by going online.
I go on Roku. I have Roku. I just download the Al Jazeera app on Roku and I watch it on my TV.
Oh, really? They do have it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because I'm so sick of I can't stand MS Now.
And they also have France 24 app.
Really?
And it's in English.
I
but
watch Channel 13 too a lot.
You watch 13 a lot?
We're corrupting
I
a
like
child
13.
here.
Yeah, I like 13.
All-
We're corrupting a child. Yeah, I see that.
13.
Oh,
You're allowing. Hey, Brian, your kid's getting drunk.
Is that against the law? He's supposed to be honest.
He's like,
Boy, does he look
whatever.
drunk, doesn't he?
Drunk schmunk.
Boy, oh boy. You know something? It's just terrible.
Call Child Protective Services.
Yeah, call Child Protective Services. There she is. She's still dancing, even though she doesn't want to dance anymore.
That's Tai Chi.
Is that a dance? Is that dance called anything?
Hand jive.
That dog is adorable.
He's cute.
Yeah.
If I could
Yeah,
get
you ought to take a picture of the dog and put it on and get rid of your face.
It was a rescue. Okay.
Oh, that's nice. You read? Ray, what kind of?
Well, here's the thing. Marjorie finally the other day said, "Let's get a cat," and I said, "Well, who's going to take care of it if we go away?" And then she suggested Don Giller, and I said, "That's a really good idea."
I was going to come by tomorrow, but maybe not.
Do you leave the house often? I don't.
In 7 minutes, I turned 75.
Oh, happy
What?
birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Wow.
Really?
Happy birthday.
Not to change the subject.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Well, happy
Oh, thanks
birthday
for
to
remembering.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
See,
I got to get one of those to clean my dentures. Is that what you're doing?
this
Yeah.
gums, massage the gums.
Got a little rubber
Live
tip
TV.
on it.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to
I figure at
sneeze.
75 with the mental maturity of a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
Stay young, Don. That's the
You're tight.
my father used to say.
Yeah, with
State of mind.
the mental maturity of a 9-year-old turning 75, what could possibly go wrong?
Yes, exactly.
You could trip and fall while I'm looking for something on Wikipedia, and you're the guy that they're asking to find the information. Oh, wait a minute, I got it here somewhere.
And then crash, boom.
Yeah, no. That's your go-to guy if you ever want it.
Yeah.
What is going on over there with Adrian?
Doing jumping jacks.
She's got a puppet.
I swear. Okay. Anyway.
You see what she's doing, Brian? Yeah.
Oh, is that a male or a female dog?
Female.
Female.
Oh, I got a female too.
She has such a sweet look about her.
Yeah.
That's a great look. Lovely.
Such a great dog. So
Yeah.
like, she's incredible. The
How old
border
is she?
collies are so smart. It's
As they get bigger, how big does that get?
probably like 15 or 20 pounds.
How old is she?
About 10 weeks.
Oh, that's
wow.
like, yeah. Did you take her to the vet for her shot? I just took Hershey for her shot.
Yeah, and then she also had some kind of disease, so she had to get medicine for that, and then we have to have it tested again.
Why'd you get a diseased dog?
Because she was a rescue, and she was around a bunch of other dogs.
Okay.
Like in Fresno, where nobody, in some house where nobody cared about them.
How long have you had the dog?
About 4 weeks.
4 weeks? Oh, okay. So you've had her a while.
3 or 4.
So
Yeah, about
has
3 or
she
4
taken to you okay and everything?
Oh yeah, like after this third day, she was.
Well, she says, I'm sick, and now I feel like I'm part of the family because the family's sick too.
Yeah, but why did you give her a black eye?
Oh, it's nice you took her in, I see.
That's a sweet looking dog, you know. If Marjorie saw that, she'd go. She loves dogs, and she'd just go crazy.
I do too.
Dog.
Cats are ugly.
I like cats. Cats are my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't live with one because I have an allergy to it. I don't dislike.
Well, wait a minute, quickly. How many people here are dog people? And raise your hand.
I mean, I never had a cat, so I can't say, but I've always had a pet.
Oh, okay. And how many have had a cat? How many are the cat people?
Okay, but let's talk about this for a second, because I love dogs, but I don't want a dog because I don't want to walk it every day. I don't want to have to do all that stuff. So I love dogs, but I just don't want one.
Cats take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Exactly. I got one of the big round things that after it goes poop, it rotates and dumps it in the thing for me, so I don't have to do any that stuff.
Roto poop, robo poop. What do they call it? What's the name of it? There's a name.
Whisper.
Yeah, and it just goes in there and
all automatic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all automatic. It's a good idea.
I love dogs, but just I don't like to take care of them and have to walk them every day.
I told Marjorie if we got a dog, she'd have to do all the walking. I'm not,
Well, you got a big enough apartment, you could just walk the dog around the apartment.
Well, if you had like a person from an alien, and they came to Earth, and then they saw these people walking with these animals, and they picked up poop behind them, they would automatically think the master was the dog.
That's true.
Okay?
They'd be right.
And they'd be right, actually. They'd actually be right. Let me play a little theme here. I'll start the theme going here.
I took care of my neighbor's 2 kitties, and the younger one likes to play.
Likes to play? Oh, my God. Yes. I didn't mind cats scratching me. That never bothered me in the least. Hey, listen, Charlie, good having you here. And of course, Alan, thanks for being here. And of course, Brian Neary and Steve Fox and Adrian. She's still there anywhere? No, she's not.
Yeah, she's over there somewhere.
She's gone away somewhere. Anyway, thank you. Thank you to Tom Yamaguchi. Always lovely to have you here, Tom. As well as our old friend and the companion, Kevin, who just left. I just don't know who left. Oh, Ray left.
Brian.
Thanks for Brian left.
Brian left, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Ray's still here. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Tony. And, of course, thanks to Don Giller. Everybody give a big wave goodbye, and I'll give a big, wave goodbye at you, okay? There they go, folks. That's our citizen panel for tonight. I don't know whether it'll be here tomorrow night or not. Just look on our Facebook page to find out whether I'm going to be here tomorrow night. But we will be here on Friday. That's for damn sure. In any event, hey, Take care of yourselves, folks, and stay tuned now for, let's see here. Oh, yeah, Amy Manuel. She's going to be doing the intersection. If you want to call her on Zoom. All you got to do is go to gabnet.net, go down to column 3, down to towards the bottom. It says Amy Manuel. Click on that, and you'll automatically be taken to her Zoom. Okay? In the meantime, I'll see you again either tomorrow night or Friday night. Same time, same station in life, and in the meantime, as always, if you see her, you know what to do, of course. Tell her I love her, all right? Good night, everybody.